Hello my friends, good morning from the cloudy Belgrade, Saturday morning, around 9 o'clock. Relatively empty streets of Vračar, Belgrade. Those of you who follow up closely my videos will now recognize this route that I'm going to take from 2 weeks ago when I was taking the same route and heading to the same destination. So we'll be going to Banovo brdo, Ban's hill, so to say. Now maybe some of you will ask yourselves what is so much interesting in Banovo brdo, so that I visited regularly every other Saturday morning when it's not really close to my destination, honestly speaking. Actually, Banovo brdo, as I said last time, is a quite, how to say, autonomous region in Belgrade, I would say. No, not because the people declare themselves like Banovo Brdians, but generally speaking, it's self-sufficient, let's say, region. The residents there have pretty much everything they need at their nice hill, so that in general they do not even need to go to the city center more often. Now they also have, not really at the hill, but at the bottom, they have one of the nicest, if not the very nicest, shopping mall in Belgrade, the Ada Mall. They also have Ada Ciganlija, I mean just downhill from their hill. So really there are, I mean, this is the area of several square kilometers. Pretty much there is no need for them to go anywhere else. So I'm talking about the region of Čukarica practically, and but go back to our story. What is so interesting in Banovo brdo? There is an institution called Zavod za Biocide. Very difficult now to translate. I mean, difficult. How would I translate the easiest? The Institute for Biocides, let's say so, and some other stuff, ecology and blah blah. They are one of the authorized laboratories for COVID testing. So now you can guess already. 2 weeks ago I went there and I tested myself, and guess what? The result was positive. So after a full 2 weeks, and actually even more, of self-isolation, because pretty much when I felt not maybe the first symptom, but when I felt that the symptoms are lasting for at least 1 day, I mean when they lasted for 1 day, 1 full day, then I said maybe it will be better to go into self-isolation, just than to follow the parameters. And that was Thursday, 2 weeks ago. So Thursday morning, the first symptoms I felt, maybe it they were not really symptoms, but let's say Wednesday evening I felt quite tired. Nothing else, but just tired. So I went to bed early, which is relatively unusual. And then I didn't sleep really well. And then I woke up in some pains, this feeling of discomfort. When I said, okay, this is probably because I didn't sleep well. And that morning I also went to finish up some things that I had to finish around the city. Luckily I did not get in close contact to many people. Actually I did get in contact to only 2, but anyhow, since the beginning of this whole story, COVID, I'm not I keep really, distance. Now somebody will say, yeah, I see that you keep distance, you were positive. True. True, but okay, maybe I have an idea where did I get infected. Never mind. So that, okay, and then let's continue the story. Thursday afternoon I said, well, this may be something, and I checked already because the symptoms did not go away, and then I said, okay, let's check out when can I schedule the testing. Luckily there is in Serbia there is a service called e-governance, where you can electronically schedule. They have included this service into the numerous services that you can do. They have also included this scheduling of COVID testing. There were no free time slots into any institution. Well, essentially I have checked only 2. The Zavod for Biocide and Torlak, the Immunology Institute. And the first time slots were Saturday morning. So I scheduled for Saturday morning. And then Friday was probably the worst day. Again, I didn't sleep well, Thursday to Friday. And then Friday was really, I had pains in all my muscles, all the whole body, this feeling of having a strong flu, pretty much similar to the flu, maybe a bit more intensive, so to say, but lasted for a shorter period of time, which is a good thing. Practically that Friday was really bad, and I also had some relatively low temperature, 37.8 Celsius. But the temperature was not actually. Also on Thursday I don't know, I didn't measure temperature, but I was sweating a lot, so probably the body heat regulation was disordered, so to say. And then Saturday, when I woke up to go to this Institute for Biocides, what is he doing? I was already feeling quite well. Well, not perfect, but quite well, but I was still sweating. I remember when I got back home from the testing, I was all wet. And maybe this sweating lasted for the whole Saturday. Nothing else, essentially. Maybe a bit my taste I didn't lose taste or smell, but there was some change, I would say, because somehow my body asked for more intense flavors, so to say. So especially the hot, spicy, but essentially hot. So I was asking for some hot peppers and red hot chili peppers and even the green ones. So this is practically the history of my illness. I went when I discovered. The good thing is that I got the results already at around 3 o'clock Saturday 2 weeks ago. So I did the testing on let's say around 9:30, and then already by 3 o'clock I got the results via email. I was also waiting. I didn't want how to say. My wife and kid also did the testing because they were in close contact with me. They appeared to be negative. And obviously this was a good decision for me to get isolated, because I also have isolated myself from the family members. Luckily we have a spare room, which I called my office room, but there is also a bed. It's the room is very small, but quite sufficient for this type of self-isolation. I had pretty much everything what I needed there. My laptop, some other gadgets. There was no TV, but anyhow the TV is something that I can live without. And the two of them remained symptomless throughout these 2 weeks. As I said, I had my last symptoms exactly 14 days ago. Maybe there was still some unusual sweating Sunday, but Saturday essentially all my symptoms were gone. And what I did, as I said, that Saturday afternoon I went to see the doctor, to the COVID ambulance. However, it was already, I reached there this is the Vračar health medical, let's say, center Vračar, the state-owned one. There is a COVID section, spare entrance and everything, and I got there 5:30 in the afternoon. There were only 2 persons in front of me, which I thought it is very convenient. However, at some point, after 15 minutes, the lady got out from there, and let me just see that I don't miss. No, it's there. And said, no, we are finished for today. We are working until 6 o'clock p.m. So, yeah, bad luck. And she pointed me out to one of the institutions that work 24 hours around the clock, which is a Dorčol essentially. Well, profesorska kolonija. Palilul, part of the Palilul medical center. And I went there and realized that the people are queuing there, and when I asked about the average time of queuing, they were like anything from 2 to 4 hours. I said, okay, next time, my friend. Then I went to another one that appeared to be working 24 hours as well. At least this was stated in the list that was provided to the citizens at the relevant website, but that one did not appear to be working. So I waited for tomorrow and then went there again tomorrow. And yeah, actually before waiting for going there tomorrow again, I asked some friends of mine what they usually prescribe. They told me what is the usual, let's say, prescription, so I purchased all this and there it is. Okay, I've reached my destination. Thanks for watching. Bear with me, we'll talk to you soon again.